All right, guys, today we're going to make some miso soup. Super simple. Get up some hot water. You can do this on the stove. I just did mine in the microwave. And then we're going to just mix in our miso soup into our water there. Really simple. I'm going to add a little bit of sesame oil to it to give it a little bit of the nutty flavor. Pause. Then we're going to add a little heat to it, which is just going to be some crispy chili flakes, some soy sauce, just a little more salt as well. And then, of course, we're going to infuse this with a Planet 13 tincture. It's one of my favorites, Alaska tincture. They don't make this anymore, but it's a super sativa. And then it works right into the soup. It is actually avocado based for the oil, so not really going to taste too much different there. Your boy going to go ahead and try that right now. And then I'm going to make sure everything's okay with my daughter. All right, next. After that, because we want to do something not as traditional, but very traditional with our miso soup, we're going to make some biscuits. I'm from North Carolina, so of course we had to make a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I'm going to go ahead and crisp up some bacon here. And I just moved, so I did burn this bacon. This looks really great right now, but I'm just going to let you know right now, I am not used to these new pans. I was with a gas stove before. This convection oven is way too hot. My wife got this like honey brown sugar bacon, but it kind of burned her a little bit because I just wasn't used to it. But I try to make it look sexy here. You ever been in a household where it's like, you're going to eat this bacon? You're going to eat that. Okay, so we just ate it. Next, my next door neighbor always gives me bread for whatever reason. I just moved here, but it's okay. So got these biscuits, and we're just gonna use it to soak up all of the bacon fat. It's okay. I just cut the stove off. That's fine, so it doesn't actually burn it, but that it's gonna absorb it. And then now we got golden biscuits for our bacon, egg, and cheese. Then we had to clean that pan because it was getting ridiculous. Next, we're gonna have our eggs. 2 eggs, try to do it with one hand here, a little fancy. Then we're going to whip that really well. Make sure to incorporate a lot of air into it. Add some salt. I try to be fancy here, but this pan was way too hot. Once you see it doing this and the butter starts to turn to brown butter, just get rid of the pan. I just threw out the oil, kept whatever residual was left in there, and then just start cooking the eggs. Now, if you ever cook eggs and they get too rubbery, what you want to do here is put them on a really hot pan, add some butter to try to save it there like I did, and then take it off the heat. I just folded in the butter here, but once I took it off the heat and the pan was really hot, as you can see here, it's really quickly that the eggs are just going to cook. Now, I'm going to keep stirring this just to incorporate the butter here, but there's really no reason. It was cooked. It's completely cooked here. All right. Now we're just going to assemble this. We have some bacon jam because why not? We're going to put that right on top of our biscuit. And then we're going to assemble with our eggs. We're going to have some white cheese. And then because I used to do dabs back in the day, I don't really do them too much anymore. We're just going to go ahead and torch this cheese here because it's melted. In the kitchen, you would usually put this in a salamander. You could just throw this in the oven, but this is what we had. Then we have our crispy bacon. A little more jam's going to go on the next piece of biscuit here. And then also, if you remember, I said we want to use the tincture. So this is where we can add the tincture in next, right? It's already assembled. It's oil based. It's not going to do too much. This is, I think it's 500 milligrams in this whole entire thing. So I just added a little bit just to smooth my day over of my daughter running around. And then, I had to make another one because I had 2 biscuits and it was, my God, it was so good. Just more eggs. Next time we'll do this on a pan that's not so hot, but it's going to fall over a little bit. It's all great. We're going to add more of our cheese there. And then another way that you could have incorporated the infusion is you could have added your tincture inside some butter and then added that butter on your biscuit. That also would have worked. Again, we're going to torch this here just so we can get all of this good cheese. We're going to add the bacon right next on top. Yeah, I try to make it look sexy there for you. And then just that little piece of bread that was way too small when I cut it. And then you have your bacon, egg, and cheese with bacon jam. One of them is infused with tincture. One of them is not. My boy over here is eating this miso soup. It's great for gut health. And then we have our bacon, egg, and cheese with bacon jam infused version. You know, when things so good, you take a double bite in between. Okay, there we go. All right. You're so happy you can actually cook. Yeah, that boy happy. All right, guys, thank you for watching. My name is Tariq Sparks. I am a cannabis chef. The Hidden Creation is all about cannabis, food, and photography, and showcase how you can eat, maneuver, and live the life that you want with cannabis. I appreciate your time. If you like this, go ahead and follow. Again, my name is Tariq Sparks. Go ahead and follow The Hidden Creation for more, and go ahead and grab that free guide in the link in the bio. Peace.